Take my hand.
No, I don't want to take your hand.
Now open your mind to me.
No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Open your mind.
No, I don't. If it includes this, I don't wanna. Oh, my lord. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff, and this is my channel where I react to mostly action and superhero stuff that I've never seen before, but also other movies that look interesting or new. I started the channel so I could understand the inside jokes and references in WandaVision, and here we are, almost a year and a half later, still reacting. I remember when Total Recall came out. It was a pretty big cultural phenomenon, but I have no recollection if I went to see it or not. No visual images or memories of the story come to mind at all, so I'm going to assume that I haven't seen it. It's another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, so of course it'd be nice to get to another one of his. I think we need to get to Terminator 2 pretty soon as well, because there's some that are really good that I liked of his and some not so much. This one's got an 82 and 79% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good. Not as high as RoboCop, but higher than Lethal Weapon, which has always been one of my favorites as far as action movies go. It's from 1990, so I think the effects and the technology are going to be pretty cheesy, but as we learned from Terminator, it's the story that matters above all else. I'm willing to be forgiving if there is a well thought out plot and decent characters. Before we get started, please subscribe so you can see all of my reactions, and then check out my Patreon if you're interested in participating in polls, having early access to videos, and watching full-length reactions of movies that I liked. I don't do full-length reactions of movies that I don't like, but if you're interested in those, you can hop over there, become a patron to support the channel. All right, let's dive into Total Recall. It's very intense music. Oh, Sharon Stone. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Michael Ironside. Classic 80s action movie star. That always makes me laugh, these old late 80s, early 90s movies, and before that, the opening credits are so long. It's like, you just skip all this. I don't care who the production designer is. No offense, dude, but let's get into the story. Paul Verhoeven. Is that the same director as RoboCop? I can't remember. I think it might be. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay, wow. That's a lot to start with. Except that she's literally not. Girl of his dreams, different from the girl in his dreams. Oh, that's Sharon Stone. Oh my God, she looks so young. I had no idea that was Sharon Stone. She looks really young there. Seeing the TV on the wall like that was probably really oh, look at that. And now it's it's square. Now it would be two of those squares in the wall.
At the press conference today.
No wonder you're having nightmares. You're always watching the news.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Space cruises. Okay.
I want to be somebody.
You are somebody. You're the man I love.
Bye.
Apparently that's not enough. Apparently even Sharon Stone is not enough.
You are now entering a safety zone. No unauthorized weapons allowed beyond this point.
Not a very visually appealing future, if this is supposed to be a future. The clothes are kind of ugly. Oh, this is his job? Oh, geez, no wonder Sharon Stone ain't enough. I wouldn't want to have that job. No, thank you. Even if I did have biceps like that. That is very sound advice, I gotta say. So you'd think if they can like go to Mars and all the planets and stuff, they could have figured out a way to break rocks up without having humans have to do it. That's a miserable job. No wonder he's dissatisfied with his town and his work. If it was only that easy.
899 credits. Now that's for 2 full weeks of memories, complete in every detail. If you want a longer trip, that'll cost you a little more because it's a deeper implant.
It's pretty expensive for just like memories of it. You don't actually get to experience it.
No matter where you go, there you are. It's always the same old you.
Yeah.
I know, it sounds wild. It is the latest thing in travel. We call it the ego trip.
I'm not interested in that.
Ego trip. Oh my god.
Why go to Mars as a tourist when you can go as a playboy or a famous jock or...
Secret agent. How much is that?
This seems very dangerous. I don't know if that's... So he doesn't go with anybody? Like he doesn't, like, what about his girlfriend? So they have different, they don't have memories together? That's kind of weird.
How do you like your women? Blonde? Brunette? Redhead?
Brunette.
Only slightly offensive, but okay.
It looks like we got another schizoid embolism.
I'll be right back.
Schizoid embolism. That sounds fabulous. Okay.
Hold it down, quick!
That's a lot of that stuff. Okay.
He's just acting out the secret agent portion of his ego trip.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Because we haven't implanted it yet.
Oh. Interesting.
We're talking about the agency.
Shut up!
Oh. Okay. It is a very ugly future. The cars are really ugly and everything's concrete.
The door open, you got in. Hell of a day, isn't it?
That's creepy.
I told you not to, but you went anyway.
What are you, my father?
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Listen, I'm already late. Thank you very much, but...
Not exactly stellar dialogue, but okay.
Observe and shift and stroke. Very good. Perfect form.
That's like those, what are those mirror workout things?
Those assholes at Recall have f***ed up your mind. You're having paranoid delusions.
I don't know, that seems pretty real. I don't know. So what's for real now?
You call this a delusion?
Yeah, maybe because it was awfully pink for blood.
Hello.
Oh, is she in on it too? Oh. Okay, she's a very bad shot, apparently.
Laurie.
I don't know, she's pretty tiny. I don't know if she'd be able to overpower Arnold Schwarzenegger, who seems to know, like, he doesn't know he knows how to fight, but he seems to know he knows how to fight. In a tube top. Good luck keeping that on.
Why are you doing this, Laurie?
Ow!
The hell you're not.
I swear to God, I never saw you before 6 weeks ago. Our marriage is just a memory.
6 weeks. Oh, okay. Because he said 8 years, so I thought maybe it started way back then.
They erased your identity and implanted a new one. I was written in as your wife so that I could watch you and make sure the erasure took.
They didn't do a very good job of watching him and making sure. Like, he just walked into the recall place and like let them mess with his memory. They should have been on the ball a little bit more, I think.
Who the hell am I?
It's me. I just work here.
I just work here. Ouch.
You were the best assignment I ever had. Really.
Is she gonna try and just seduce him now?
You wouldn't shoot me, would you, Doug? After all we've been through?
Oh, they haven't really been through that much.
I've got him.
Look at how big and bulky that is. I love it. Everything is so analog. And so, like, it's just the vision, people's, back in the 80s, their vision of the future. It just find it hilarious. It's a very ugly vision of the future. Everything concrete and gray. Yeah, I thought maybe those two had a thing. I don't know that that was going to help much, but, you know, we had a good visual at least.
The escalator.
So where is the tracker on him, and what is he going to do when he realizes that there's a tracker on him? So they're just going to, like, shoot a bunch of random people? Poor guy. How many more bullets is that guy going to take as his shield? The blood looks very pinky red. I wonder what material that was back then. It was corn syrup with food coloring in it.
I don't blame you, man. I wouldn't want a guy like Quaid porking my old lady.
You saying she likes it?
No, I'm sure she hated every minute of it.
We're gonna poke at that sore, really? Kind of looks like that. What is that Tesla truck? That's ugly too.
Zooming in. We got him.
He's gonna realize eventually that there's some kind of tracker in him. He's gonna figure out where it is. Hopefully it's not in like the center of his brain or anything where he has to like really dig in there. Look at that's so ugly. Oh my god, everything is so ugly.
Don't bother searching the bugs in your skull.
Oh yeah, okay, that's not good.
Wet a towel and wrap it around your head. That'll muffle the signal.
How'd you find me?
I'd advise you to hurry.
So not super technologically advanced if it'll be muffled by a wet towel. Is that a thing? Like if I put a wet towel around my Wi-Fi, will it muffle the signal?
Shit!
I'm not familiar with that address. Would you please repeat that?
It's like an even more annoying Uber. That's odd, okay. Well, ends better than a lot of other Uber rides, I guess. It's an interesting way to open it. I didn't expect it to open like that. Okay. I just say, is it a mirror? A hologram creator? Okay.
You are not you. You're me. No shit.
Yeah, the dialogue is a little sketchy. They could have worked on that a little bit, but it's all right. I'm still enjoying it.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose. Don't worry, it's self-guiding.
Okay, good. That's good to know. Okay.
When you hear the crunch, you're there.
When you hear the crunch, you're there. Ow. Oh, it's big. Ow. Jesus. That was huge. Why would it need to be that big? I suppose it's as small as they thought it would get back then.
Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
I don't know that a rat would make that much blood, but okay. So it's fairly developed, though. Is that him? How did that work? Or did they come on like the same ship? What? What the hell? We're gonna do something quick there. You're clearly malfunctioning. Oh, okay. such bad shots. Oh, that's right, the vacuum. Oh, well. Everyone's gonna get sucked out now? Like maybe you need more of a fail-safe if it can that much damage and that many people can be killed just by that. Maybe have a little bit more of a fail-safe. So everything's kind of ugly on this planet too. Like where's the... It's like very dystopian and ugliness. Like there's got to be some kind of like art and beauty in the future, isn't there?
And I have a plan to keep this from happening.
Those are some big shoulder pads in those suits.
Could I borrow your pen, please?
They still have red Sharpies in the future, I guess. Or black. Black with a red cap? I thought it was going to be red.
Well, what do the rebels want?
All the usual. More money, more freedom, more air.
Air's good. You should have air, yes.
Right down this alley. Hey, they got everything.
You want me?
Gotta love the 80s hair.
You sure you want to go in here, man?
Why not?
I know this much better place down the street. The girl...
Is that a sharper image and a Jack in the Box? It is, it's a sharper image.
Hey.
Is that her? That was her in the suit in the beginning?
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
Look who's talking.
Good comeback.
Hauser, you've lost your mind.
I didn't lose my mind. Cohagen stole it. He found out that Hauser switched sides, so he turned him into somebody else. Me.
Bad blocking there. Nobody walks backwards like that.
Baby, you make me wish I had 3 hands.
Well, I think you're doing just fine with 2.
Yeah, she's got 3 titties. No, whatever.
You know, Doug, you could have fooled me.
I'm quite serious. You're not here, and neither am I.
That's amazing.
Is this all like a false thing too? Or are they trying to convince him of that?
You paid to be a secret agent.
Bullshit. It's coincidence.
And what about the girl?
But the chick said that they didn't get to implant the ego trip.
Well, I suppose you're not here either.
I'm here. At recall.
I don't know. I feel like this is a ploy. I feel like this is some kind of way to get to him.
But you've got to want to return to reality.
Yeah, they just want to get him back to
Swallow this.
being implanted with her.
What is it?
Whatever that means.
It's a symbol
Phrase
of
is.
your desire to return to reality.
It's a red pill. Is that where the Matrix got the pill thing?
That's for making me come to Mars.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I hate this
I don't think
fucking planet.
Yeah, it's not a very pretty planet. I wouldn't want to go there. Not with all the possibility of getting sucked out into the ether or whatever. Hi there. Head on over to my Patreon to get access to exclusive content like Firefly, polls, and a growing collection of full-length reactions. And now, back to the movie. You know what's funny is that looks like, that set looks very, with the rocks and the metal and concrete, it looks like the James Bond, the first James Bond, because I've only watched the first one on this channel.
Honey, you wouldn't hurt me, would you, sweetheart?
Yeah. Very interesting earrings on this show. I noticed she had interesting earrings and Marita had. Melina had good earrings on too.
Now what?
Jump!
Okay, she did that jump though, and she didn't say to like catch yourself on the. I probably would have just been like, landed. Okay. Oh, then they're gonna get squished and crushed. Oh no, they made it past. Okay. That reminds me of that big machine in Labyrinth, and then it passes them, and there's just like a little guy, like operating it behind.
Oh, Christ! Now they're after me!
He reminds me of Donald Glover. I'll have to look at who that actor is.
Stop fighting and pull out.
But they've got Quaid. They're protecting him.
Perfect. Get out of Sector G, now. Don't think.
Oh, is he trying to start a war so that he can destroy them all? Oh, so they're not going to have air? Oh, that's not cool.
Like maybe you'll remember that you loved me.
I don't need Quaid for that.
Since when?
Not very romantic with like a skeleton, like a dried up skeleton, like 2 feet away. Like, yeah, yeah.
I'm on your side.
Okay.
You're a mutant, huh? All right, let's go.
All right. I wonder if he's got any other limbs that are weird.
We can't turn him in.
That's up to Quado. Come with me, Quaid.
I thought that was Quado. Like, you keep teasing this guy. Like, just show who Quado is. Or guy or person or female, woman, who knows, or being.
Cohagen found something weird inside and it's got him scared shitless.
What? Aliens?
Well, they are on Mars, so it's possible that there's aliens.
Quado's a mutant, so don't get upset when you see him.
Okay, good to know. Good to be prepared for things like that. Oh, okay. Oh my Lord! What the hell? Okay.
What do you want, Mr. Quaid? You are what you do.
You are what you do?
A man is defined by his action, not his memory.
Okay. I mean, I guess kinda, yeah, but...
Take my hand.
No, I don't want to take your hand.
Now, open your mind to me.
No, no thank you. No thank you.
Open your mind.
No, I don't, if it includes this, I don't wanna. Oh my Lord.
Open your mind.
The little dog. Oh my God. The baby's like stuck to his chest. It looks like the thing that came out of the guy's chest in Alien.
Penny, hurry!
What? Why did you do that?
Congratulations, Quaid. You led us right to him.
How can you do this? You're a mutant.
Oh.
I got 4 kids to feed.
I thought it was 5.
Start the reactor.
Oh, it's a reactor. No, that's not okay.
The mask, the money, the message from Hauser.
Really?
All of that was set up by us.
Really?
Sorry. Too perfect.
Yeah, I don't know.
Frankly, I'm amazed it worked.
Well, Cohagen.
He's kind of pissed now because his chick is dead. His girl is dead, and he's not happy.
Someone you trust wants to talk to you.
Who is it this time? My mother?
Or him. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Sorry for that shit I've put you through, but hey, what are friends for?
Oh man. Really? Really?
You see,
oh man.
It's my body I've got there.
He wants it back. Yeah.
Sorry to be an Indian giver.
Bad phrase.
You never know.
Okay. It's a fun twist, I guess. I wasn't expecting that. Cute boots, though. It's always good to, like, have a horrible memory thing happen to you and your life be destroyed if you've got a cute outfit on. She reminds me of the chicken flash dance.
You're gonna be respectful, compliant, and appreciative. The way a woman should be.
Yeah, she's gonna kill him, yeah. That guy has to die now.
Excuse me, doctor. Is he gonna remember any of this?
Not a thing.
Oh, really?
He's gonna take your pot shot now, yeah. Oh, thank you for not showing a ton of that. I wonder how much they had to edit out of this movie to make it. What is it? Is it R-rated? I can't remember. Oh, the fishies. They're struggling for air like that. It's supposed to be a parallel of them all struggling for air, I guess.
People are dying, Quaid! Stop! We've got to get air!
The reactor makes air. That's Cohagen's secret. Let's go.
Oh, that's what the react. So it is kind of an energy power source. Ouch! Ouch, 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 ouch. Ow! Okay, that should work. Ah, okay. Yikes, that was kind of close. Oh! It is kind of good that all you saw was the tool with blood dripping off of it. It's a little less gory than RoboCop. I'm appreciating that. That's nice. So it needs a little hand thing though, because he's going to need that guy's hand, isn't he? Or maybe his hand is going to be able to do it. Maybe he's a mutant. Maybe he's got something on him that he doesn't know about, that he can like unhook, and then there's his hand, that mutant hand.
Cohagen knows it makes air. The bastard won't turn it on.
Of course not. If Mars had an atmosphere, he'd lose control.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, all right.
The whole core of Mars is ice. The reactor melts it, and it releases the oxygen.
Okay. So the planet would be habitable. I was gonna say, they must be like shooting each other. I mean, that's like it's like a Polish firing squad. I can say that because I'm Polish. They look like the guys in Star Wars. Ooh, squished. He's gonna get squished in. Oh!
See you at the party, Richter.
That was funny. There's a 6 Feet Under episode that starts like that, with a guy in the elevator getting squished in. Okay. Yikes. And say you have to put your hand in there, right? Or is he gonna be able to nano it? That
I am Quaid.
You're nothing. You're nobody.
That's a good shot though, just the light just around him. Oh no! Oh, they're all 3 of them right there. Goodness, that's not good. He's gonna... Yeah, see ya, buddy. Is his face gonna explode now? Is like eyes gonna pop out of his head? Okay, yeah. Oh, he does have the right. I wasn't sure if he had the right hand thing to do it. The eyes popping out of their heads. Oh, God. It's pretty cool looking. I like that. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, is it going to turn on, create air just in time to save them? Because we don't want that happening to them. That's an unfortunate byproduct of the atmosphere of this planet. This thing better get running quick. Oh, okay, that's not good. This is not good. It's not happening fast enough here. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Go back down. Okay. Did you recover from something like that? And so they were able to like go back to normal after that? I don't know, man. You think their eyes would be like bloodshot or something? No, I can't believe that. That was pretty extreme. I can't believe that they were just like, oh, we're okay now. And they get like blue sky and stuff and everything. Okay.
I can't believe it. It's like a dream. What's wrong?
I just had a terrible thought. What if this is a dream?
Yeah, good point. Maybe this was his trip that he paid for. This was his ego trip. That he gets to save the world. That was kind of wackadoodle, I gotta say. Yet enjoyable, nonetheless. I mean, the story made sense for the most part. It was crazy and silly and over the top and needlessly violent and vulgar. And, just overall it was a lot of fun and very interesting. It was kind of gloriously ugly in its design and super dated now, but there was a lot to look at. There was a lot to take in. Some of the effects and sets worked better than others, I think. But yes, it is the same director as RoboCop, which makes a lot of sense. And I appreciate that this movie was a little less overtly gory, although it did get pretty gross at some points. But it was more subtly commenting on society and the fears people had at that time about what the future and what technology was going to look like and how it was going to take over our lives and all that. There are definitely some aspects of similarity to those ideas that were in RoboCop, but I think this one had more fun with the ideas and it got a little bit more adventurous with it. It's a little bit more hopeful, I think, in the end, and more optimistic, but also ambiguous, which is fun. It's an interesting dichotomy, though, between, there's these huge concepts and ideas of colonization and commercialization and control of resources and all of that, and they're like, tee, that aliens got 3 titties, like, and then they felt the need to show them over and over and over again. Like, it's kind of a childish portrayal of women as objects of visual humor, and then they're kind of limited also to being shown as hookers or femme fatales operating beside the guy as he saves the world, which is pretty typical for movies back then. I mean, they had some agency, but not in a very sophisticated way. That really kept me from becoming emotionally involved in any of the relationships or having any feeling about who was going to live or die, or I didn't care about any of that. And I think Arnold's acting is like, it's another stumbling block to caring about what actually happened in the movie. I think I was more emotionally affected by like the little weird, gross Kuato alien guy in the guy's stomach getting shot in the head than by anything having to do with Quaid or his relationships or any of the people like involved. So yeah, it's a product of its time. And overall, I liked the story it was trying to tell. It had fun with the effects. They weren't afraid to make things ugly and dirty, which is always interesting to me. And they weren't afraid to go to town with the crazy effects and eyes popping out of people's heads and all that. Like, it's just, I wouldn't say that I have any emotional attachment to it, but it was fun to watch. And I enjoyed it while it was happening. ready for the next one, I guess. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. Subscribe, do all the things. Check out my Patreon for exclusive content and click here for another of my reactions next. You guys are awesome and I love watching movies with you, good and bad. Thanks for watching with me.